Well, we're very excited about the wedding, about having you in the family. Our list is down to 250 people so far, and we've got to get your list so that we can get the venue that can accommodate that large group.
I've been thinking that I might want a smaller wedding, just because I think it might be more intimate and it might be a little more meaningful.
That's very nice. John is our only son, and hopefully only getting married at once. So we want to make sure it's a big event, and we don't want to alienate any family members.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from and why you would want a bigger wedding, but I think that ultimately a small wedding might be more beneficial to you because you can spend more time with him and it's a little more intimate.
Well, we probably don't have any expectation of spending time with him at all, but it's more really about the family, relatives sharing in the experience. So
Maybe we can meet a compromise. I think that personally 250 people is a lot for me, and plus whatever my list is. So maybe we can figure out a way to meet in the middle on it.
So a compromise is nice, but how is that collaborating?
I think we'd be working together towards a goal that satisfies both parties.
So what number are you thinking of?
I'd like anywhere between 100 and 150 people.
On our list or your list or both?
Both together.
Oh, that's not possible. We have 250 and we've cut it down as much as we can. That's just our list. We don't even have your list yet.
I know. I understand where you're coming from. Would it be helpful if I did put a list together and showed you what I was thinking?
For your family, yes, we would definitely need your list, and as
Okay.
soon as we get that, that would be great.
What do you think the benefit of a big wedding is?
Thank you. I think the benefit of a big wedding is a number of things. One, it's a life event, right? And we want to celebrate it, and we want to celebrate it with due course and let everyone know what's going on. That's important. And it's something that we'll be talking about for years, so we want to make sure we do it right.
I understand that. I think it'd be nice to have as many people there as possible. But at the same time, I'm not sure if we need 250 people on one side, just your list. I think that might be a little too much. Would you be willing to cut it down at all?
Oh, we have cut it down. That is the cut down list. That's the bare bones, list. And we're still alienating and offending some family members like Uncle Ralph and Aunt Jenny. They're not even on the list.
I understand that. Do you think that your reasoning for inviting so many guests is because you don't want to alienate anybody? Is that your main concern?
Yeah, I would think that's a very important concern. We don't want to alienate anyone. Yes.
I understand that. I think that they'll understand, though, especially if the venue is...
Well, when I got married, it was we left Aunt Ralph and Uncle Jenny, and I've never heard the end of it. So they have to be on it. If we invite them, we have to invite other people as well, because they can say, "Why are they invited and us not?" Because Uncle Ralph and Aunt Jenny have been shunned so many times.
Okay, I think it's not an issue for Uncle Ralph and Aunt Jenny to come, because I think that they'd enjoy it the most. But I think maybe cutting down on anybody. Well, let me ask you, is there anybody on the list that's like somebody that you haven't talked to in like a year's time?
Let me think about that. Well, I'd have to check. But when we say talk to, well, we're a lot of Facebook friends and their family, and we don't have maybe a conversation, but they are expecting to be invited.
Why do you think that they're expected to be
Because
invited?
they've been invited to other things, and that's usually how we see family. It's either weddings or funerals. That's where we get to see everybody.
Maybe we can do something other than the actual venue and the whole ceremony. Maybe we can invite them to a later reception and have a bigger reception but a more intimate ceremony.
Oh, you're solving it. I like it. So that's actually good, Megan. Oh, you can stop now.
Okay.
So that's what I'm